Hey everybody out there in Facebook world. I thought for my bi-weekly blog here I'd try this Facebook Live thing, see how it goes and how it works. And I thought this week I'd talk about an article I just posted that was pretty interesting in regards to actually specifically what happened in some towns in Florida and Miami in regards to vacation rental by owner or Airbnb and those types of properties where it's actually illegal to use those sites to rent out your home. So if some use, we always think here like HOAs, they won't let me do it, short-term rentals, things of that nature, but there's certain municipalities around this country that you can't rent it, period. So, but where this one started to get into was talking about tenants and tenants subletting those rentals through Airbnb, which when you think about it can be kind of ingenious. If you have a place that, let's say, rents for $2,000 a month in a nice vacation area, Scottsdale. We have plenty of those that during certain peak times, i.e. Fiesta Bowl, the Open, any of those types of things that we have here, where you could get a couple $1,000s a week for rental. You can make some cash doing that even when you don't own the property. So it made me really think that there's a lot of people that may be doing that. We should really be thinking about it. Like when we lease here and we have rentals, like I have some rental properties and I've had rental properties in the past. If you're using our AAR, our Arizona Association of Realtors contract, there's a no sublet clause in there. So if somebody's trying to do that, it is illegal. But you need to find out if they are. And so you got to kind of keep an eye on those type of things. Maybe have somebody doing drive-bys to check out your rentals. Log into Vacation Rental by Owner. You can't pull it up by address or Airbnb, things of that nature. Instead, go and do the search. So if you have a 3-bedroom place, you know that's going to sleep 6 people. So do searches for 3 to 7 people sleeping and see if you find your place and you have the proof to go after your tenant. Some other things though that really come up that you should think about if you're using Airbnb or VRBO or something along those lines for your own house or for rental properties. We talked a little bit about HOAs. Is your HOA going to allow it? A lot don't, so make sure you look. Usually they'll have a clause in there that says 1 or 2 month lease minimums, nothing shorter than that. So look in there, talk to your attorney, see if there's a workaround. If you're only renting it for a week, but only 1 week out of a month, perhaps there's the loophole that gets you that 1 month thing. City laws, as we talked about, places like in Miami where you can't use it at all. Your insurance, you probably have homeowners insurance on there as a primary residence or maybe even as a rental. Airbnb takes that to a whole new level, just like your car. If you're doing Uber or Lyft or something like that, you may need to change your insurance on that. Your mortgage. Do you have your mortgage listed as a primary residence? If you have it as a primary residence and it's not your primary residence and your lender seems to find a way to find that out, you technically could get that note called due and have to pay off that mortgage immediately or get it refinanced. Basically a giant pain in the you-know-what, which you probably don't want to deal with that. So there's all kinds of liability issues that you may want to think about if you're doing VRBO, things of that nature. It also reminded me that we're getting into our busy season. The snowbirds are coming. And so we do have a lot of people using VRBOs and renting and things of that. So, or buying your own property. So if you're thinking about buying a vacation property that you're going to use as a VRBO, obviously we handle that here at JP Cushing Associates. How are you going to pay for it? Mortgage, what type of mortgage are you going to do on it? Are you paying cash or are you going to do a 1031 exchange? Have you had an investment property that you want to sell and you want to take those funds, avoid the taxes or parlay the taxes to a later date and do 1031 exchange? We do those and work with appropriate people to make that happen. Do you want to rent it out when you're not using your vacation home? Property management company that we can refer you to manage it out full time? Do you want to do VRBO by yourself? Or there are property management companies now that focus on VRBO. We can help you out with that as well. Another big thing is the vacation property, notify the municipalities of the use, especially Maricopa County. If it's a rental and it's not listed as a rental, you can get in some trouble for that and fines and all kinds of fun stuff. So you want to make sure you handle that. Just like we were talking about earlier, insurance is another big deal. You don't want to have an insurance claim against your property and they find out that you were using it as a rental when you said it was a primary residence, and now they're not going to honor your claim because you were in breach, even though you paid all those insurance premiums. So you want to think about that. And then last, especially most importantly, when purchasing vacation rental properties, it's real estate 101 too. Location, location, location. Where are you buying it? Why are you buying it? What's the long-term use? And what's the exit strategy? You should always have that exit strategy on those investment properties and what you think you're going to do. So hope you enjoyed just a few morsels to think about. We're here to help you out and look forward to trying this Facebook thing live in 2 weeks for our next blog. Thanks.